Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says the federal government will continue to assist all the provinces to cope with the coronavirus pandemic. President has asked National Disaster Management Authority to equip hospitals for better treatment of COVID-19 patients. National Command and Operations Centre at its meeting in Islamabad today has expressed satisfaction over the improvement in recovery ratio of COVID-19 patients. A PIA flight carrying medical relief goods and protective equipment worth $50 million from China has reached Islamabad. Pakistan and South Korea have agreed that the pandemic necessitated closer international cooperation. In occupied Kashmir, the family members of illegally detained Mohammad Yasin Malik and rights activists have expressed apprehension that the Indian authorities could subject the incarcerated leader to judicial murder. And now, the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the federal government will continue to assist all the provinces to cope with the coronavirus pandemic. He made these remarks during a meeting at Hayatabad Medical Complex in Peshawar today, where he was given a detailed briefing about the coronavirus situation in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Imran Khan said the government is striving to give protection to the frontline health staff in the fight against coronavirus. The Prime Minister appreciated the provincial government's steps against coronavirus, saying in the present situation, the focus of the government must also be on the provision of relief to the weak and poor segments of the society. Imran Khan directed the provincial governor, chief minister and relevant ministers to visit the corona-affected areas of the province and ensure the provision of facilities there. President Dr. Arif Alvi has asked National Disaster Management Authority to ensure the provision of personal protective equipment and other necessary medical equipment to the hospitals so as to provide better treatment to corona-infected patients. He was talking to Chairman National Disaster Management Authority Lieutenant General Mohammad Afzal in Islamabad today. He appreciated the arrangements made by National Disaster Management Authority to cope with the current corona crisis. The chairman highlighted the measures taken by the National Disaster Management Authority to support the health sector and medical community by providing them personal protection equipment and medical equipment. He mentioned that NDMA has established a database of doctors and nurses and medical equipment for the first time, which would be very helpful for coordination purposes in future. National Command and Operations Centre at its meeting in Islamabad today noted with satisfaction improvement in recovery ratio of COVID-19 patients. The meeting was chaired by Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar. It observed that the actual number of positive cases are less than projections, which is a positive development. Asad Umar in his remarks said that the future course of action regarding coronavirus will be presented to the Prime Minister on Sunday. He emphasized the need to synergize all efforts through one-window operation. He reiterated that we are endeavoring for indigenous production, but the focus concurrently be on procurement through commercial channels from abroad. 10 billion pre-tsunami project, which was suspended due to coronavirus, has been restored with the approval of Prime Minister Imran Khan. This was stated by Advisor to Prime Minister for Climate Change, Malik Mohammed Amin Aslam, while addressing to the news briefing along with CEO National Disaster Risk Management Fund, retired Lieutenant General Nadeem Ahmed in Islamabad this evening. He said that 65,000 workers who were associated with 10 billion pre-tsunami project would resume their services on emergency basis. The advisor further said that Pakistan is now facing a challenge of climate change and weak economy due to coronavirus. Malik Mohammed Amin Aslam said that the government is focusing on three elements, including prevention, mitigation and recovery under prevailing coronavirus situation. A PIA flight carrying medical relief goods and protective equipment worth $50 million from China has reached Islamabad. According to National Disaster Management Authority spokesperson, this cache of goods are purchased by National Disaster Management Authority to expand the health sector's capacity to deal with the coronavirus pandemic. He said the goods included 2,000 testing kits, 50 mobile X-ray machines, 1 million N95 masks, 5 million medical masks, and 10,000 surgical gowns. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan and South Korea have agreed that the pandemic necessitated closer international cooperation and we should stay engaged on the issue and other matters of mutual interest as well. This understanding was reached during a telephonic conversation between the Foreign Minister Makhdoom Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his South Korean counterpart Ms. Kang Kwang-wah today. Foreign Minister Qureshi commended the South Korean government for its effective response against COVID-19 that had been widely acknowledged by the international community. The foreign minister also highlighted concerns relating to the ongoing restrictions in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, which were hampering the dissemination of information and preventing unfettered supply of medicines and other essentials needed to combat the pathogen. The National Disaster Management Authority has released protective equipment for paramedical staff engaged in treating patients in various hospitals of Balochistan. In a statement, NDMA Chairman Lieutenant General Mohammad Afzal said the equipment included 5,000 surgical and 324 N95 masks, 615 protective kits, 4,610 surgical gloves, 235 germs-protected gowns, 292 shoes covers, 319 surgical caps, and 83 face shields. United Nations High Commission for Refugees has donated 14 relocatable housing units and drop halls to the Balochistan government as quarantine facilities to accommodate the coronavirus affectees. The head of UNHCR Quetta region, Zephania Moirai, handed over the said units to the Director Provincial Disaster Management Authority, Faisal Nadeem, in Quetta this afternoon. Chairman Senate Sadık Sancarani has written a letter to the Speaker of Turkish Grand National Assembly felicitating him on the completion of 100 years of the Turkish Assembly. The chairman said that the Grand National Assembly of Turkey has always played an important role in the promotion of democratic values. Sadık Sancarani also wrote a letter to the head of Senate of Czech Republic expressing grief and sorrow over the loss of lives there due to coronavirus. On behalf of Pakistan, Sadık Sancarani offered every possible assistance to the Czech Republic. In occupied Kashmir, the family members of illegally detained Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front chairman Mohammad Yasin Malik and rights activists have expressed apprehension that the Indian authorities could subject the incarcerated leader to judicial murder. According to the Kashmir Media Service, the Indian government has implicated the JKLF chairman in decades old fake cases, and he is presently lodged in New Delhi's infamous Tihar jail. Meanwhile, Indian troops continued their coordinated search operations in Kulgan, Shipaiya, Pulwama, Bandipur, and Kupwara districts. The chemist shops and pharmacies in occupied Kashmir are facing acute shortage of life-saving medicines due to continued lockdown, which was imposed by India in August last year and was intensified last month in the name of preventing the spread of coronavirus in the territory. The number of people infected from coronavirus across the world has reached 1,619,617, while the death toll has risen to 97,043. According to Johns Hopkins University of the United States, the death toll in the United States has risen to 16,697, while the number of infected people has crossed 468,895. In Spain, the death toll has risen to 15,843, whereas over 157,022 have been infected by the virus. In Italy, the death toll has reached 18,279, while over 143,626 have been infected from the pandemic. In France, death toll has reached 12,210, while 117,749 have been infected from the virus. 365,847 patients have so far recovered from the coronavirus across the globe. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gv.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.